If he's top, it means you're on the top. On the top of what, though? I don't know. Relational logic is really confusing to me. World of Warcraft. We're doing hardcore. Wait, that's your idea? Wait, what was your idea? Making a hardcore character? Let's see. What do I want to do? I was thinking about doing a druid, because I always do druid. Hang on. But I was also kind of thinking of doing like a shadow priest. They say at the top you're supposed to be like top of something? I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Because I also like percentiles also confuse me. Like 99th percentile, first percentile and stuff like that. I don't know. It's for the same reason that like Joy, we're gonna have to sleep. Alright, well, how can I have a nice sleep? Good rest. Yeah. But yeah, it's for the same reason that like what was it? When they say like when the time changes for like daylight savings, when they say like spring forward and fall back, like who's falling back and who's springing forward? It's time springing forward. Are we springing forward ahead of time? Like that doesn't make sense to me. Like, so I don't know. Same reason why like when people say like former and latter when talking about like previous or whatever, my brain, it's really difficult for my brain to like comprehend it. I don't know why. When we're trying to like think of like which is coming before the other. I don't know why. I think I might just be dumb. Yeah, what do we want to play? I kind of want to do a troll, like a troll priest. I don't know. Overthinking it, classic neurodivergent moment. True. Yeah, I think it's literally just that. But yeah, do we want to do a priest or do we want to do like a? I think priest, right? That way we can heal ourselves. I want to be able to heal myself. But we could also do druid. God, I hate the classic. The vanilla starting zone for Torn just sucks though. In my opinion, is one of the weaker ones. I do troll. An elevator. Yeah, the elevator is why I'm kind of scared to. Well, not just that, but also just like that first like 10 levels of it just sucks. It's a lot of walking. It's like probably the slowest one. I think I'll just do like a undead priest. Yeah, self-found. No, I won't do that. I'm not that good. I'm not good at all. Yeah, we'll just do an undead priest. Hairstyle. Color. Purple. Am I stupid? Is that purple? I think that's purple. And yeah, gotta have metal jaw. Alright. Shadow priest time. Well, I guess just priest in general.
To the iron will of the tyrant Lich King. The vast...
Yeah. I know what an undead is. Thank you, sir. Alright. Bars, real quick. Bam, bam, bam. Also... Interface. Enemy units, minions. Yeah, that should be good. Alright. This gotta go on E. It's gotta go here, and then... Lesser heal. We'll put that on C3. There we go. We are ready.
Hello.
Well, how's the audio levels on it? Might turn it down a little bit. There we go.
Watch your back.
So, while, like, I think, most of my... Hang on. I'm gonna die to this bat, watch. This game is gonna be incredibly slow. But we're only going to do this for about 2 hours, and then we're going to switch back over to Easy Delivery Co. What is my quests? Speak to Shadow Priest Service. Chop with the base. Yeah, okay, let's go. Yeah. In 2 hours, we're gonna start playing the Easy Delivery Co. again, and try to get into more of the lore, more of the spooky lore I keep hearing about. Because I'm actually curious. It's like, because I've heard people say that it gets more scary and gets more like lore rich, and I have no idea what that means. I want to see what that looks like. It's more political. Spooky's a strong word. Okay. Well, it's got like, well, I heard it's got spooky vibes later on. But yeah. I do want to see the lore more. Actually, like, how long is the game? What's the how long to beat on it? How long to beat? What is it called? Easy Delivery. Oh, 5 hours. Okay. More or less 5 hours. Okay. It's not bad. Let me get this here. We should be able to finish it today then, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, because we played it for, what, 2 hours yesterday? And we'll be playing it for 3 hours today. So yeah, we should be able to finish up tonight. If we die in this... If we die here, we'll switch early. Or if we just get bored of it, because honestly, it's just gonna be a lot of nothing. But yeah. I need to figure out a way to set up my keyboard to work on both my laptop and my PC. Because having to turn to my laptop and type on it is annoying. So my tracking is like kind of let me increase it a little bit. Oh, like that should be good, right? No. Why is it so slow? I don't know, whatever. I'll worry about it later. Ooh, we got boots, gloves, belts. There we go. Wait, no, I don't want these guys yet. Oh god. It should be fine. Yeah. Wretched zombies is what we want. Oh, hell yeah. Someone just hit 60. Not twice as much to lose. Yeah, exactly. All the levels lose. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, someone just hit 60. I don't know. Like, you can't see it. But yeah. Good for them. I've never hit 60. I don't even think when I played the, when Classic first came back, like in like 2019, my character, I didn't even hit 60 on that one. Wait, no, I did eventually. When the Wrath came out, I leveled up and caught up. But in Classic itself, I didn't. I never hit 60. The first time I hit 60, or the first time I hit max level in World of Warcraft in general, was at the end of Wrath of Lich King, when somebody... I remember asking for money. I was begging for money in a Razor Hill. I was just asking people for gold. And this dude came, he was like, hey, like, I can, like, take you to a spot to just get like all the free gold you want. So he took me to Northrend, and we just went around killing stuff and getting gold. And then he was like, "Hey, I could just like help you level." And he just like he got on a different character, and just kind of helped me level and like got me to max level. I don't remember who he was. I don't remember his username, but I remember he was a Tauren. I don't remember what class he played. I just remember he was a Tauren though. But he was very helpful, and he is probably the reason why I actually stayed and played World of Warcraft. Yeah, because he helped me out. Otherwise, I probably would have just given up. And I'm curious how he's doing. I wonder if he's still playing the game. Probably not, honestly. I feel like most people that used to play the game don't play anymore. Because there's only so much you can do in the game. The mana just sucks in Classic. This is why I started playing Warlock back in Wrath. Even though in Wrath the mana wasn't nearly as bad. But I got tired of running out of mana, so I just switched to Warlock. So I could just life tap. Alright, quest done. We gotta go turn it in now. None of this we can actually use. Where was it? It's up here, right? Yeah. Now. Okay. Honestly, like, the pacing difference going from Legion Remix to Classic is insane.
What now?
We already have a cloak. Wait, no, we don't have a cloak. Let's get it.
Trust no one. Dark Lady.
Read the scroll.
Our time will come.
Where's the cloak? There it is.
I haven't got all day.
Read the scroll. Where's the scroll? There it is. And then speak to Dark. Click. Okay, it's right here.
This had better be good. Victory for
There you go.
Solaris.
Ooh, powered fortitude. Hell
The
yeah.
living.
Hell yeah. We got buffs now. Stamina by 3. Hey, that's actually good. I'm not crazy about all like how they handle buffs nowadays in Retail WoW. Because in Retail WoW, like everyone has their buffs. There's Mark of the Wild, there's Powered Fortitude, there's Battle Shout, you know, all of the old buffs. But now they just give like 3% of the stat. Like Mark of the Wild just gives you 3% versatility. Battle Shout I think just gives you like 3% strength. Arcane is like just gives you like 3% intellect. I don't know, it's not interesting. It's like, oh, you get slightly more of like a specific stat. It's not very interesting. I wish they would go back to having flavor. I understand why they don't because of balancing, and they definitely do kind of lean into making this game a little bit more on the competitive side with like Mythic Plus, PvP, and like the race to world first for Mythic bosses. But they're sacrificing a lot of the flavor in the game. Like a lot of the abilities in the game didn't really serve like a competitive purpose. It was just for flavor, just for class fantasy. But now like most of that is gone, and I feel like it really does kill a lot of the magic of the game. Some abilities I understand why they removed, like the was it Eyes of the Beast for hunters? Let me help you out there, buddy. Oh, he got it first. Oh god. because people were grieving with it. Like things that allow players to grieve. I get why it's not in the game. Yeah, bring back the flavor. Bring back the flavor in World of Warcraft. I feel like that would really revive the game. Is if they were to somehow find a way to bring back that level of flavor and novelty to the game. And not focus so heavily on the competitive advantage or the competitive edge of the game. Like, I'm sure, like, I don't know. Like, sure, like, Mythic Dungeon Invitational and Race to World First. Sure, it brings in a lot of hype, but, like, I don't know. I'm tired of all, like, hey, Telspartan, how's it going? Yeah, I'm tired of, so many games, like, they're just relying on hype to keep their game alive. They constantly need to be hyping things up and building hype with a competitive advantage, or, like, just make the game inherently fun and enjoyable, and give players an avenue to really, feel immersed and be able to connect with others. Is the priest? Yeah. I'm doing a hardcore priest. Undead priests. Yeah. I was thinking about doing druid, but I always do druid. I think like probably like honestly like 90% of the characters I've made in World of Warcraft have been druids. So I'm deciding to not play druid for once. Yeah. We're probably gonna die because I don't really know how to play priest well. I kind of suck at priest. So we'll see. Also, I'm kind of distracted. I'm not really paying attention to the game. Like, there's a joke there. Wait, a joke about what? About playing druid? There's plenty of jokes. There we go. Alright. Oh, don't die. Wait, fine. I kind of really gotta pee. Harry. Yeah, I gotta be leveling up my maces too. Undead priest. Oh yeah, there's a whole like Jeez, there's this whole argument and debate over whether or not undead should be able to be priests. The reason that the devs have given. Also, holy shit, I'm doing a lot of damage. Enjoy priest dwarf, much easier being able to heal yourself. Exactly, that's what I enjoy about priest. Being able to heal is really nice. But yeah, there's this huge debate that I've been for decades as to why undead should be able to play priest, because it inherently it should be like damaging you by channeling holy energy through your body because you're undead. But the gameplay reason that the devs always give is that there can be undead shadow priests because they can channel the void. That's the reason that they give. And you know, obviously you can't make they can't make them only be shadow priests. You gotta open it up to all of them. But give me a second. I forgot to do this before I started. Don't die. Right, there we go. But yeah. So it makes sense from a gameplay standpoint. But later development and there's theories that, especially with the big developments there have been in like how the light and the void work, it is possible to have light infused undead. Like what is her name? Kalia Menethil. She was brought back to life using light energy. She is undead. She is inherently undead, but she's not undead. She's like light undead. She's like, so there could be a light undead priest like in lore. I tried for a long while to get PS1 Minecraft to work without fucking up your second monitor. Wait, what was causing it to mess up? Like the really low resolution for the device, but mess with your Chrome? Wait, what happened to it? I remember we tried doing it. I don't remember what was going wrong though. I think it literally just wouldn't load. Seemed to be a lot of issues with it. But yeah, there could, in theory, be, or not in theory, there's literally in lore, light undead. Holy undead. Which is really interesting. There we go. Did I get anything good? No, it's all the same. I do need to level up my weapon a little bit. I need to not just be spamming spells. Also, hang on, let me check my thing real quick. My smoothing on my character is way too high. Is it not? Am I stupid? Where is it? The smooth side? No, I don't think it's it. Yeah, why is it so slow? I don't know why it's so slow. It shouldn't be that slow. Is that it? Maybe turn this up to like 1.5, 1.5. No, that did like nothing. Did a little bit. I'll leave it as it is. Yeah. Holy undead, when you fall in battle, but the crusades against evil still need you. Exactly. Like that's, I think that's literally kind of how it went down. Like, oh, like we know she's dead, but like we kind of really fucking need her, so we should bring her back using holy power. There's a resolution scale equals 0.5 thing in the file. Set it 1, it fixes it, but loses a 5. That's weird. I wonder why. Yeah, that definitely seems like a major issue. But yeah, let me see. It was Kalia Menethil. Yeah. Yeah, she literally just looks undead, but like she doesn't look rotted at all. She just looks very pale. Can I just Google it? Do I have my thing open still? Here, let me look it up. Kalia Menethil. Whatever, Google will know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I like how it just frames her fucking boobs in all the images. But yeah. She's technically undead. Oh, okay, yeah. Technically undead. This came out, so... Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could just play it, but what? YouTube background noise? True. Yeah, you need your supplemental YouTube video. Honestly, that's like how I usually, if I'm playing like World of Warcraft off stream, I almost always have to have YouTube playing on my other monitor.
I can't carry anymore.
Like I need it. I can't play, at least like leveling and just like doing like tasks and stuff. I have to have something else going on. If I'm doing like Mythic Plus or raiding or something, then it's different. I'll try to get it window, but it has custom UI or maybe window bonus. Weird. Yeah. I can beat on the dog.
Inventory is full.
Alright, finally finished the quests. We still gotta kill skeletons, but those are easy. Because we don't have to get anything off them. Honestly, leveling is your favorite part. Leveling in Classic is the best part. I mean, not the best part, but it's really good. In retail, leveling kind of sucks. Or, okay, maybe that's just me. Because I've leveled, like, hang on, Let me show you. Let me show you my characters. Hang on. I've been playing this game since 2008. So for damn near almost 20 years. On and off. Well, I guess it's the classic server. I could just launch the other one. And launch retail. Yeah. Because in retail I have leveled so many characters. That leveling in retail just kind of sucks now. Because it's very repetitive. I've gone through every single zone. But yeah, these are all my characters. A lot of them are low level still. But yeah. A lot of them are also max level. I think I'm still at the character cap. Unless they increased it again. How many druids do I have though? Yeah, these are all my druids. These are all the druids that I've made over the years. But yeah. I've leveled a lot of characters. Oh yeah, reconnect. But in Classic, I have not leveled very many characters in Classic. Unable to reconnect, whatever. Let's reboot it. So it feels newer to me because I don't have as much experience in time on it. But yeah. My favorite part of World of Warcraft nowadays, besides leveling, is honestly doing Mythic Plus. I used to really like raiding. I was a big raider for a few years. I love doing like Mythic raiding and even like heroic raids and stuff. But I don't know, after a while, like it just requires so much time investment. Especially for raiding. Mythic Plus I enjoy more because it literally is like anywhere between like 30 minutes to an hour. Like that's the time slot. But for raiding, you have to invest like multiple hours, multiple nights. You're kind of locked in. It's kind of like a side job. It's a side job inside your side job. And a lot of times it would feel really bad because you would spend like 12 hours trying to do progression on a certain boss and you just wouldn't be able to get him down. And that just feels bad. Going multiple raid nights and not seeing any progress on a boss, it's just so disheartening. Like nobody wants to fucking play anymore. Everyone just wants to log off. We're not having fun anymore. Which is why I've stopped doing mythic raiding. I mean, I don't raid at all anymore. But when I was raiding, I stepped away from mythic raiding and just went back to heroic raiding. Because it's much easier to see progression in heroic. And it's a lot easier to find people. That's another thing too, is that a lot of people just don't want a mythic raid. And finding people who are reliable is really difficult. So I've stepped away from raiding and focused more on like Mythic Plus type stuff. But even now, like Mythic Plus it's such a competitive mode now that you need to have a fucking portfolio before you're allowed to get into a group. You need a resume with like 6 years experience with Mythic Plus just to get in. It's like at the same level of rating now with like how hard it is to get into a group. But on the other side, like if you try to form your own groups, sifting through the hundreds of people who are applying, you kind of like, okay, well, a lot of these guys are probably going to leave or they're just going to die and blame everyone. It's really hard. You just got to find people who are willing to do the content with you. Which can be difficult. Especially in this game that is very, very volatile. Or very, wave-based. Like, don't enjoy feeling like you need to dedicate time to a game. I just want to be able to only play what you like. Exactly, that's why a lot of people don't fuck with raiding. Which is valid, it's understandable. Like, that is completely valid, and I kind of feel the same way at this point. having to invest all that time, and energy and focus, and for what, you know?
Beware, our enemy is abound.
But the Mythic Plus is a little, it's feels like raiding, but raiding light. Like it's not as much time investment. You only need
I'm
5 people as
listening.
opposed to 20 people.
Goodbye. Darth Vader.
So it's a little bit more manageable. It's easier to get into. The barrier to entry is much lower. But you can also push to a very high level. Can I buy anything? Ooh, Shadow Word Pain.
Trust no one.
It's like one of my favorite spells. Hell yeah. Wait, do you have to cast it in Classic? Oh, it's instant. Hell yeah. Alright. Remains to Marla. Samuel remains. Spared undeath, only to die. Then simplified Rome's okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Samuel Phipps is like over here somewhere, I believe. But yeah, the time and investment of raiding is why raiding numbers have gone down significantly over the years. Actually, you know what? They've made attempts that try to alleviate that by making raids more flexible. Like, you can do a raid with 10 people now. Which is great. 10-man raiding was such a godsend. But even then, that's 10 people. That's a lot of people. Heard a story where some hardcore player got like a group shuz for multiple months just to troll them and get everyone killed. I've heard about that. That's definitely a thing. That's definitely a thing that happens. Yeah, it's definitely a thing that happens. Not a lot, but more than it should. More than you would think. You honestly don't think hardcore works for WoW? I think it works. In the same way that like it works for like RuneScape. It's just a way to it works, but like in any scenario, it just, I don't know, it's just for the risk and reward. Like having like stakes, or like if you die, you can lose potentially hundreds, if not thousands of hours of progress. It makes it very, very exciting. Because at any point, everything that I've been working for could be gone. Just like real life. At any moment, you could just get completely fucking wiped out and everything you worked for is just gone. And that's what makes life so great and exciting and fun. There we go. Buried him. Bury your freaking dead.
Speak quickly.
Alright, let's go turn in. But yeah, I never got too much into hardcore.
And you
So I didn't really have a reason to. I was never a super big vanilla head. Like, I wasn't one of the people that were like fuck yeah, bring back vanilla, bring back classic servers. I want vanilla WoW. Like, I played it when it came out, or when classic came back, like when they brought back classic WoW. I played it. I loved my druid, but I'm not like a diehard. I wasn't part of the group of people that were like begging for it, you know. But I'm glad it's here. I think it genuinely it did a lot for World of Warcraft in general. I think it gave something to a large demographic of people, what they really wanted, brought them back to the game. Also gave newer players a chance to try vanilla again, or for the first time, I should say. And it also helps them gather data on like what the fuck made classic good, what made vanilla good. And I think they learned a lot from it, which I feel is what made Dragonflight really good. Dragonflight was oh, there we go. I think them bringing back Classic back in 2019 is what made Dragonflight good. Because they were able to see, again, like with their own eyes, like, oh, okay, that's what made Classic good. They didn't do it, like, perfectly. They didn't have perfect execution of it. There was definitely issues with their implementation of what they thought was good of vanilla. But they learned. It's better than just doubling down on the systems and ideologies and philosophies that they had previously. because I do feel over the years, as like this would happen with pretty much any developer or any person, any group of people, that over the years you just kind of lose sight of what made your initial product good. It happens. Like, it happens to pretty much every company. You just kind of lose sight of the vision. And I think bringing back Classic and seeing it again and seeing players experience it again is really what kind of reminded Blizzard of what the initial vision was. Of course, we don't have all the same people working on the game that we did back in vanilla, so it's not going to be one for one. They did bring a lot of old people back, or old heads back from the old team, but still, it's better, but it's not perfect, and it could definitely be better. It could be doing better. I think life mechanics work if a game is built around it. Some games are extremely satisfying adding it. Darkwood with its limited 5 lives, being able to find superior items to give you. I understand like why it doesn't work inherently in like the base game, but as an added side mode, I think it works for World of Warcraft. Extra life was nice. It's shorter game, by an average like 41 hours to complete. So midway through you get an autosave, so if you lose all your lives from full beginning, that's cool. Forgot what those towers were in Voice of the Wise. Oh yeah, what are they? I think they were just for the my guess is for the compass, right? Like, your compass could fuck up, right? That's my guess. But I actually don't know what they are. Also, I really gotta pee. I'm gonna go turn in the scavenge goods real quick, and I gotta go pee real quick. Okay. What level are we? Level 4?
I am
Innocent.
forsaken.
Level up? We don't have a cape, do we? No, we do have a cape. Okay.
Remember,
Get the belt.
patience, discipline.
Alright, I gotta go pee real quick. Hang on.
This had better be good.
Alright. I'll be right back. I gotta pee real quick. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Pee time, yeah, hydration too strong. So yeah. We lost the screen. So for whatever reason, my browser sources aren't working right now. I don't know why. And that is a browser source. So anything that is a browser source on OBS might not be working right now. So you know how the triangulate singers, the 3 dots you use are one of the follower towers? Oh, okay. I didn't. Wow, that sucks. That system can break even further. But yeah. Also, I was thinking, okay, so if you were to like keep peeing in a toilet and never flushing, would the toilet eventually overflow? Because like when I pee, I feel like it doesn't actually like fill up the bowl at all. Would it just keep going until it overflows? I think it would, right? I don't see why it wouldn't. Let's go pick up. Wait, did we already pick it up? Use fuses to fix them. Oh, okay, yeah. I definitely need to invest in fuses. No. It would get enough fluid to cause a flush, you believe, because of the way siphon systems work? Would it? Maybe we gotta test it. Maybe we gotta test this
Does that better be
hypothesis.
good?
Oh, I don't have any money.
Beware the living.
There's a hole at the top. There is? I guess I've never looked at it. Therapist tank. Yeah, we'll keep peeing in the same toilet without flushing. God, that sounds disgusting. God, I don't know if you've ever smelled what like a toilet smells like when someone doesn't flush the toilet, but this piss like smell builds up. It's disgusting. I've lived with people who used to do that. They would just piss and they wouldn't flush the toilet. I don't know why. I have no idea why. But yeah, they would just straight up piss in the toilet and leave. Am I going the right way? I might gotta go a little bit further. It's to the west. I know it's to the west. Yeah, no. It's a little bit further. I think it's like over here. Let's just go up here. That's crazy. It is, right? Like, who does that? Who just takes a piss and leaves? Didn't wash their hands, didn't flush, didn't pull up the toilet seat, just pissed on seat, didn't flush, didn't wash hands, and leaves. It happened a lot. It was disgusting. And that piss smell, if you don't get to it and flush it, it stinks. And it stains. I don't know if you knew this, but piss can stain. Piss stains your toilet seat. And it's disgusting. It's gonna smell so bad. Exactly, yeah. I don't miss living there. Like, it would smell worse than just dookie. Actually, no. You know what? No, it didn't. I hate the smell of poop. It's disgusting. Dog poop, human poop, it doesn't matter. The smell of poop is disgusting. You flush every time in your toilet, still get piss stains? Maybe your piss is just too strong. Maybe your piss is just too strong. It's a matter of chemical chemistry of pre. Like pre-cum? Okay, no, we're still good on mana. Now. Oh, my bones. Acidic pre? God. Acid pre-cum. Sounds disgusting. I gotta be careful. Where's my... I have Will of Forsaken. Put that there, put that there. And then catalyze, yeah. There we go. Your water turns stuff red, so I have to put some, like, special salt into it that stains your toilet regularly. You have groundwater? Well, what's that? Yeah, what's groundwater? Is that like from like a well? A well? Can't even say it well. I don't know. Yeah, having your toilet stain sucks. Gotta be careful here. I should probably drink some mana water. I guess I didn't really need that right now. It regenerates so fast. Let's do a little leveling of our mace. It's the opposite of city water. You get it from a well, yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think the only place I've ever lived in that had well water was when I lived back in Kentucky. I think we had well water there. Oh, we also had an outhouse. We Okay, that water can get nasty. So, ooh, we got a rope. Hell yeah. Look at that transmog. I guess it's not transmog, it's just armor. Too many minerals in the water that causes stuff? Yeah. Yeah, I figure. It's just sitting down there in the well. Imagine all like the dead rats and stuff that are in there too. Ooh, new cloak. The chemical taste of city water is nasty. I agree. I don't know what well water tastes like, but yeah, city chemical water is kind of funky. Swag, which is true, yeah. That swag. Oh, but yeah, it's I don't know what well water tastes like. Seeing as it stains your toilet red, I would figure it probably tastes metallic, like pennies, like iron. But I don't know. I have no idea. But I do what I used to do. So in where I used to live, because I used to live in California, the water there was heavily processed and tasted just like straight chemicals. It tasted like pool water. And so what I used to do is I used to get a big jug and fill it with tap water and then just let it sit overnight to let all the chlorine evaporate out of it. And then it would taste cleaner. Like underground pocket of water, no animals are getting into it. What about moles? Moles can get into it. And the other ground animals, you have a filter for the water. That's what I need. That's what, like, it was like pretty necessary in California, having a filter. It's kind of necessary. I don't have a filter now. We don't use a filter. But the water here is pretty clean. But once in a while you can taste the chemical in it. But it's not as bad. Alright. We just need 4 more of the young ones. In California, like, if you didn't use a filter, you were probably using bottled water. I hate bottled water. It tastes awful. It's horrible for everything. It's nothing about it is good. Bottled water is just evil. Let's do a quick heal. Didn't think of that. Assuming it's so deep in the bedrock, keep it out. Yeah, I'm sure something can get into it. It's not impenetrable. But yeah. What if there's like a... I don't know. I have no idea how well water works. But yeah. Oh, jeez. This leveling zone is so much better. Wait. It's so much better than the Tauren leveling area. How do you resist? You're a damn spider. Let's get smoted. Ground works as a natural filter for rainwater and stuff and junk that could get into the water. I guess that makes sense, yeah. I know these like charcoal and like rocks and shit to filter water naturally. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, but yeah. Oh god. We're almost done here. We need one more, then we can go back to it in. And then buy some spells. No, we can't. Never mind. We're broke. Alright, let's turn in now. Let's get our fort. What else? Yeah. Where was that guy again? Over here, right? Yeah. I'm trying to think. If there were to be like a third round of classic, or like what does the future of like classic WoW look like? Obviously you can leave like the different versions as they are now, because there's always gonna be people who like to go back and play them. But like what after everyone gets tired of it, what then?
Trust no one.
Are you just gonna keep cycling through all the classics over and over again?
I have exactly what you need.
Like, I feel like that's their only option really, right?
Watch.
Classic WoW 2. Wait, no, they already did Classic WoW 2. I'm actually on Classic WoW 2. So they did World of Warcraft Classic right here, right? Classic era. They did Classic WoW. Then they did a Season of Discovery. And then they did Classic Anniversary, which is just Classic but with new servers, so you can do it all over again. And then they did Hardcore, then they did Hardcore Anniversary. But yeah, they literally cycled through it already. So we've had 3 Classic WoWs, or vanilla, and then 2 classics. But yeah. No, yeah, that's
What do you require?
we done it. Victor guys, that's cringe. They've done it. Anything from your monthly money, exactly. Who kittens? Okay, you're weird.
I'm listening.
Favor of Darkness.
What is
Can you afford anything? Powered Shield would be crazy.
it?
We're not high enough level though. But yeah, like, are they just gonna keep doing, or they could do like Classic 3, Classic 4. They're currently on Mists of Pandaria Classic, which I have no plans of playing. Because Mop was mid as fuck. I would genuinely rather play any other expansion than Pandaria again. I'll play WoD Classic. But how are they gonna do WoD Classic? They're just gonna drop like 2 raids and then just do nothing for 2 years? It's had its time, it's a dying game, to be honest. Well, so like a lot of people have been saying WoW is dead, WoW is dead, WoW is dead. Since like Burning Crusade. Like they've been saying that for years. But there has been recent evidence and numbers showing that World of Warcraft is still at like 10 million plus subscribers. Like there's still a lot of people playing this game. So it's got more players than like basically any other game. It's still constantly in like let's look at Twitch. It's still constantly in the go back to Twitch. Like look. Browse. Like look, it's in, wait, is it not? Okay, maybe it's fallen off. Where the fuck is World of Warcraft? Damn, it's dumped hard. Okay, yeah, maybe it's dead. Well, it's dead. It's only got 19k viewers. But for a lot of the time, World of Warcraft is like in the top row. It's up here. Oh wait, this is my recommended. I'm stupid. Okay, yeah, no, it's still second row. Like, it's not dying. People have been saying it's dying since literally like Burning Crusade. But evidence always shows that that's not true. Where is she? Seek out Dark Cleric Barrel and Brill. Okay, that's in Brill. Okay, we gotta go get the Scarlet Armbands, which I believe are over here. So I don't know how World of Warcraft is still alive. I don't know how people keep coming back. I'm here right now. So, I mean, who am I to talk? I don't know. But yeah, the game's still going. But it is definitely a shell of its former self. I think that's like pretty unanimous. We can unanimously agree that like World of Warcraft is not the same. It's doesn't have the same magic it used to. definitely not dead. But when will it die? And who will be the cause of death? That's why I'm just like, I think their best bet, honestly, is to just start over with like a full World of Warcraft 2, new story, move on, get rid of the old stuff, give everyone like a golden star for playing World of Warcraft 1, and then just fucking move on to World of Warcraft 2 on an updated engine, on a newer engine. I think that's what they should do, but I think they're afraid to do it. Because if there's one thing that World of Warcraft players hate more than anything, it's change. WoW players hate change with a passion. So I think Blizzard knows that, which is why they don't want to do anything like that. I generally think that this game would be significantly better if they just dumped it and started over. Because the game is just, it's kind of like cornering itself into like a dead end. Please for the love of God, no Unreal 5. I know, they would do their own, they would definitely use their own like in-house engine. I've seen people do like what World of Warcraft looks like in Unreal Engine 5. And yeah, sure, it looks nice, but like that shit is, try running that on like on your average machine. Like try running that on like literally any $1,000 PC. Your PC is gonna melt. Especially in an MMO. That's insane. I feel like if they could probably even like just nuke World of Warcraft. Just delete from their hard drive. Delete from the servers. Start fresh. Update their engine. Start fresh. Get rid of the spaghetti. That's a big thing that's holding them back. One, that they're using really just an updated version of the Warcraft 3 engine. And two, they have so much shit programmed in, so spaghettified that like they can't do anything without breaking 10 other mechanics, 10 other features. Halo 1 remake. Hate it. Stupid ass Unreal 5 looking like every other game. Wait, what is it actually Unreal Engine 5? Actually, I didn't know that. That's weird. Like they have their own engine, don't they? Do they not have their own engine? Why would they use Unreal Engine 5? Like Unreal Engine 5, yeah, it looks nice, but like stop trying to put games on it that have their own engine already. Like the Oblivion remake. There's the Unreal Engine 5 Oblivion remake, which looks great. I played it, but there's no way. We didn't need that. We didn't need an Unreal Engine 5 Oblivion. We just don't need that. Like put it back on the Bethesda engine or whatever. I can't remember what their engine's called. Creation engine. I put it back on their creation engine. Wait, there was an Unreal Engine San Andreas? I didn't see that. Wait, hang on. GTA San Andreas UE5? Hang on, make sure I don't die. Why are you resisting fucking Shadow Word Pain? Wait, is actual? Like...
Here we go again.
Is this it? Wait. No, this isn't it. Is that it? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That just looks like... It literally just said it was a mod. Man, not everything needs Unreal Engine 5. I think it's Unreal 5 and it uses the reach stuff for mechanics and jump you've heard. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of Halo. I enjoyed it when I was younger. But I was more of a Call of Duty kid. So I don't have a personal connection with Halo as much as other people my age. Because I was quick to jump on the what, this one? What is this shit? $60. Hell yeah. What engine it is? Yeah, that would be weird for Rockstar to be using Unreal Engine. HD. It wasn't Rockstar? Wait, is that the one where it was literally just like upscaled? Like they just like resolution upscaled it? Grove Street Games, what a name. Okay. Halo 1 Ruby's Rebalance was a insanely faithful and fun mod to replay the game. Interesting. I never even thought about the potential for mods for Halo 1. Range at the bottom. Alright, hang on, let me get to a safe spot. Alright. Oh wait, we didn't get an armband. Where am I looking? Let me click on it. Screenshots at the bottom. Get out of here. Oh, here we go. Hang on. What? Get out of here. It looks awful. Like, why would they do this? It just looks like Play-Doh. What the fuck? That's ugly. That whatever that is, it's ugly. We're like shit, have tons of glitches, I'm sure. Halo PC has some insanely good mods. Oh, okay, I see. Rockstar release, not a mod or anything. I don't know why, like, stop making HD remakes. Just stop. Stop. Stop making HD remakes. Make newer games. Make better games. Okay, no, wait, hang on. Hear me out. Hear me out. What if content creators... What if I just take one of my older clips, remake it in a higher quality, and release it? Is that the play? Is that the meta? You never heard of Halo 1 mods? Maybe try Curse Halo. Curse Halo sounds kind of sick. I'd be down to, like, at some point to fuck around with some Halo 1 mods. That sounds cool. Those Dark Souls in it has never watched Inferno's videos. I don't even know who Inferno is. The one remake, it just feels like it has an infinite skin over it and a Frankenstein of every other Halo adding mechanics from newer games. I feel like that's kind of like... when they try to reimagine the game, they just, like, modernize it with, like, modern... systems. Ooh, new weapon. Hang on, new weapon. Hell yeah. Pull it on several times. Yeah, I have no idea who that is. That does not sound familiar.
Speak quickly.
Let's start the other amazing mod scene. Yeah, you gotta show me some.